Hey Gary, how are you doing? How are things over there? You can unmute yourself and start speaking. There is a button on left hand
I
side bottom
I
corner.
see. I see now. Yeah, I got it. Can you hear me now?
Yes, Gary, we can hear you. How are you
Great,
doing?
great. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Thank you for having us. Also, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good as well. We are waiting for another speaker as well, right?
Mhm.
Can you please ask them to request to speak?
I think he just requested actually, so maybe you can check ASAX 39 is his account. I think.
Yeah, I have not received it, but yeah, no worries. We'll just wait for a minute and see if we can find him.
I
Uh,
will. I will. If you give me a second, I'm gonna quickly call him, and then I'll be back. Okay.
okay, awesome. Thank you so
No
much.
problem. I'll just mute myself for a second. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. So we have our guest live with us. If you don't know about Swift, uh, on Swift there are lots of cryptocurrencies. There are lots of pairs that you can trade with. Uh, so it's a really exciting platform. Let me share a brief intro about it with you. Swift is a leading cross-chain transfer platform that facilitates seamless, secure asset management across different blockchains. We have been in this space for around 6 years. There are over 40,000 swap pairs, 50 plus blockchains supported. We have a SWFTC FTC coin as well, which will get you 50% off the swap phase. There are faster swaps that are completed in less than a minute. There is a 24/7 customer service. We have DEX and atomic swaps as well that you can go and check out. To do that, you can go and visit SWFT .pro. You will find the information over there. We are waiting for another speaker. So as soon as we get a request from them, we will allow will
Yes,
start the
I
process.
think he rejoined already and he requested actually.
Okay,
So
so his account is ASAXAS, right?
yes, correct, correct.
Let me see. So I don't still see the uh, request, but let me see if I can find him
Cool.
uh, in the chat. Yeah, not yet. Should we start and then we'll just wait for him to join later?
He is in the chat already actually.
Can you see him?
Let me see. I'm gonna check quickly. How I can find him.
Uh, it's preferred to join from a mobile phone than a computer
Uh,
because if you are joining from a computer, sometimes there are glitches.
he requested again now.
Okay, let me see if I receive. Hmm.
Nothing.
Nope, nothing on my side.
Okay, I asked him to join with the mobile.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I don't know if you want to start already or you're okay to wait for him.
I mean, if you are comfortable, we can start with the questions, and then when he joins later, we can bring him on the stage as well.
Sure. Okay. Okay. We can do it. Uh, we can
Awesome.
we can go ahead. And I hope he will be able to join as well.
Yeah, we'll make sure that he can. Uh, So awesome. Thank you so much for joining the spaces. Thank you everyone for tuning in. And having a patient, being patient for all this while. Uh, Gary, I want to ask you to introduce yourself and what has been your background. Why are you in this Web3 space? So, yeah, please go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, everybody knows me as Gary. I'm a founder and the project manager of Blocks. I've been in computer science for quite some time, for years now, and in the Web3 space or the crypto space, as you can say, I've been since I think 2017, so also quite some time. Uh, we basically just saw that there was let's say like uh, why we uh, why we actually started this idea was because we saw that there was a lack of computing tools available under one software, right? So this is where it all got started.
Awesome. Sorry, I just wanted to clear this question before we get deep into the space.
Of course.
Uh, so what do you mean by computing power? You said computing power, right?
No, I mean I said computer science, meaning in IT. I've been quite some time already.
No,
So
no, no. I think towards the end of your answer, you said there was lack of computing power.
oh, I said computing tools. Computing
Okay,
tools.
yeah, computing tools. So
Yeah.
when you say computing tools, what is exactly the definition of computing tools? So like everyone who is listening and who is non-tech can understand that what is the definition of computing tools.
Well, let's say like different tools, different functionalities, right? Like there is what we offer, right? Malware scan and stuff, and there is like remote access. There is like password vault, different crypto, like crypto wallet, right? CPU, GPU marketplaces. So it's basically whatever you can do with your computer, right? But everything bring into one solution together. Like you can think about the malware scan, like Avira or whatever, but there is just few functionalities. What does it have? But now what we are bringing to the market is everything in one, right? So by the
Mhm.
computing tools, this is exactly what I mean.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Now let's get into our first question. What inspired you to create BlockX? What are core values of the project? What is the vision that is driving this project?
Well, inspiration came a long time ago. Actually, I think not that I think it was 2022, and mainly because of us being constantly in touch and involved with the computers, right? But what it all really brought together was just lately having to use too many different programs and softwares to do everyday computing, right? I was myself also involved at some point in crypto mining. So there was something what triggered it because you have to use TeamViewer, you have to have malware protection, right? In some cases to assure like safetiness. And malware scan is regularly something what the computer must have nowadays, especially because of all of the viruses going on, right? But now, if you want to use, as I said, like remote access or VPN, or let's say you want to deal with the crypto, right? Then all these tools currently they come in different forms from different companies, from different providers. So basically, you can say that lack of computing tools under one software was the real reason and the trigger why we started it in the start of 2023.
Awesome. Thank you so much. What are some of your primary objectives that you are currently working on? And I'm sure there must be other all-in-one computer management solutions. How do you differentiate yourself from your competitors? What are your USPs?
Mm, well, uh, yes, I mean, blocks purpose is. By the way, ASAX requested again, so maybe you can try to accept him. But the purpose of the blocks is to build all-in-one computer manager, right? But also with a crypto twist. So it is mainly Web 2 plus Web 3 added together, right? So it's basically, like if you want to have all in one computer manager solution, right? But then you take also the crypto industry with it. So this is why we added Web 2 and Web 3. So while we provide Web 2 solutions like malware scan and remote access and VPN and so on, there is also this Web 3 crypto part added onto the software, right? And as per our knowledge, there is no one who is doing that, and like there is no one who is offering all these solutions in one software. Yes, there is some like uh, like uh, like tools available, or like I said, like some main key players in the malware scan, but they are also limited. Like they don't offer all of these advanced tools or the crypto addition, let's say, right? So I think that what we are doing here, we are actually tapping into complete untouched market, at least in this sphere, and I think it can be also a great advantage to us. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for providing that answer. Now, you are building that is something very tech heavy, at least from what I am understanding. Uh, who would be the target audience for BlockX? And what are some of the real world use cases or some examples that you can give us in terms of your technology being used?
Uh, just if you give me a second, can you check if you got a request from ASAX, because he said that he joined now from the mobile and he's requesting to join.
Uh, so I cannot see the request yet, or I cannot really see him in the speaker. So sometimes there are issues with Twitter accounts, like some Twitter accounts that don't show up in the spaces, and I think it is a similar issue with his uh, spaces sorry, Twitter account.
Hmm.
Uh, Solution to that would be either joining from another account or something like that, because I don't see him in the space, I don't see his request as well, so yeah.
Okay, that is sad. Uh, he is he is actually show. Then I can let me send you. He's actually in the chat. His name is Asak,
Okay,
and he's requested also. I sent you the photo.
where is
You see, he's third next to me. At least on the photo he showed, because he's in his account, right? So
okay, so it shows over there, but on my end it is not showing him. uh yeah, so there is something.
okay, okay. So I guess we will continue without him right now. Then I was hoping for him for some questions, but
Yeah, maybe we can do something. Let's see. Can he join from the main account or any other account? Is it possible for him to do that?
I think he don't have actually. He created right now the account.
So yeah, he created an account right now, and I think that might be the reason why Twitter algorithm is blocking him from joining the spaces. Uh,
Okay. Anyway,
yeah,
I guess let's carry on then. Let's not waste time. I think.
yeah, awesome. So my question was, who is the primary target audience for BlockX, and what are some real world use cases for the platform?
Well, at this very moment, our primary audience would be individuals, basically, who are then like everyday computer users and the crypto users, of course, plus then miners, because we offer some of the tools suitable for them as well, right? Crypto miners. And I think that does not restrict there, because we believe while we offer this kind of solution, it can attract and open doors also to non-crypto users, right? Because like there are some solutions or tools what they might want to use, and that should give them also confidence to safely then get involved with the crypto world, right? Because we are offering that solution as well. And I think this is something what will give the blocks coin even more utility and the use case in global sphere.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that answer. Now we will move into technical aspects of the things. Uh, should we wait for ASACs, or like should we try, or should I continue with technical questions? I know he's like the development and he's supposed to answer those questions. So yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Yes, but I think, well, there's nothing we can do right now, so I'll try to answer as
Okay,
much as I can,
awesome.
and hopefully it's gonna be good enough of an answer.
Okay, awesome. So we just talked about BlockX functions as a comprehensive all-in-one computer management, computer manager.
Hmm.
Uh, so what are the key challenges that it addresses in computer safety and management?
Well, I think in this case, if you can think about it, is that blocks is like any other virus scan software. So of course, maybe um, like let me talk like how does it work, okay? Like you have to log into actually the BlockX wallet, right? The BlockX wallet will check if you have balance, and then if you have a balance, it will allow you to continue and use program, right? uh, with the key challenges, I think, as I said, because it's a virus and malware scan, so the challenges might be to get it more and efficient, because right now we have applied the basic virus scan structures, but as time goes by, we have to always apply different measurements, like some machine learning, like code sniffing, which is like there to detect already potentially malicious lines of code, and I think no one can really tell that the virus and malware scan will detect 100%, right? They can say that they're 99% or whatever, but it cannot be true that it's 100%, because there is always a new kind of malware being introduced. This is why this sniffing, code sniffing is really important, because it's gonna help to detect like potentially malicious lines of code already, like some kind of like DNA, basically DNA detection. But I am pretty confident that after we have finished our phase one, which is in Q1, then we would be comparable already, if even not better, than some of the key players in this industry.
Yeah, I mean, you basically answered my next question regarding security features, but I'll still ask.
Mhm.
So, uh, how does BlockX ensures a robust malware protection and internet security, and how does it compare to other simpler, or the existing solutions that are in the market?
Um, well, as mentioned before, like we will apply different layers of security, right? And they will start working simultaneously. And additionally,
This space was downloaded via spacesdown.com. Visit to download your spaces today.
about like internet security, you'll have, right? We will offer a VPN together with safe browser to assure like secure browsing experience. And what was the last part you asked me? Sorry.
Yeah, so how does it compare to the other solutions that are out there? How does it compare to the solutions that we see currently in the market?
Well, this part is pretty much the same. The malware scan, right? There is already, right. But I think something what might be different is the safe browsing experience. That it's gonna already like in real-time scan will detect the malicious websites and links and make like users aware of it before even opening the website actually up. So right now there is this kind of system like that in most of the so-called virus scanners, like you go to the website and it says that it's potentially malicious content, right? Do not continue. But in our case, it's gonna already scan it in real time and let the user know before even going there.
Thank you so much for that answer. I think we now understand how to provide security. Now, my next question is regarding masternodes and CoinJoin. This is an interesting read that I had on your website. So, can you please share the role of the masternode in the BlockX network and how CoinJoin enhances the financial privacy for users?
Sure. So, role of masternodes is pretty much crucial on our network because they operate as a second layer of the network, which actually assures the network's reliability, like instant transfers between the wallets. We have from wallet to wallet instant transfers actually, and that is thanks to the masternodes. And it's also important because it restricts double spend attacks. So with the masternode layer on top, like some of the proof of work currencies experience are the double spend attacks, but in our case, it is not possible. And with the coin join feature, it is actually something what Dash already had in its code because we forked from the Dash, and we just took it right now with us. But we will actually be removing it in the future once we will move from the Qt wallet to the Blocks desktop software. And there is another reason why we're thinking of discontinuing this feature is also because there might be some legal troubles we might face later because it's pretty much hides the person's transaction, right? So we want to be sure that this won't be a case on our end.
Yeah, I mean that sounds fair. We all know the troubles that Zcash and Monero faces, just because they are private, and when you are building such a good technology stack, you want your I'm and this is something that I'm assuming and something that I would do if I was working in BlockX, that I would want to have all of my focus into building a good tech, providing good solutions and not having to deal with so much of the uh, legal and laws. So yeah, I mean that's awesome. So, how is the cryptocurrency integrated in your platform? And you have an inbuilt wallet. So, what are some benefits of having an inbuilt wallet?
Well, inbuilt wallet, you cannot even call it a benefit because it's more than that. It's must be there because the Blocks desktop is accessed through it, right? So basically, this is how you log into the wallet. So it cycles around it. So you're accessing this basically you log into your wallet, right? And it's gonna check if you have coins. If you have coins, you can go in software. So it acts as a key, right? So it is a crucial component of our ecosystem, basically. So, but you will have there additionally like non-custodial wallet, which is inbuilt wallet. That's how we call it. And from there, you can then you can manage your master nodes and assets. We're gonna have a different kind of assets also there. It's not gonna be only the blocks network, right? There will be also different networks. And well, there will be a swap feature included, and this is all thanks to you, thanks to Shift Blockchain, will be partnered together with. So this is something more interesting what we're gonna provide on our software.
Yeah, and on our side, we are really excited to see what we do together and how we make the whole Web3 better with your solutions and the swap. Yeah, so it's really awesome to partner with you. Now, so I have one follow up question. So let's say I am a normal community user, just a community member, and I want to do something on BLOCX, like
Yeah.
I want to explore your products, I want to do something, what would you suggest? Where should I go? What should I check out? What are some of the things that I can do with your platform? If you can walk us all through, everyone who is into the spaces, so we can go ahead and try it out.
Sure. So the best option would be how to get started is, of course, to go to our website first, blocks.tech, right? Have a little bit read from there, then maybe join our community, find out more what we are doing. We have a Git book where is all the documentation is written about how to get involved with our network. Uh, then once we will be releasing our software, which will happen now in December, our first version of it, you can just simply open the software. If you don't have a wallet, you can create a wallet there. So it's easy. You just create a wallet like a MetaMask wallet. You create it and then you access the program and then you can look around there. It's a pretty much easy navigation because it's all there is icons and nothing much, right? Icons and buttons. So we are trying to assure that user interface will look easily navigatable and like easy to access, like for basically to children to understand, right? So but yeah, I think that's it. Best version would be just to first to go through our website and then maybe join our community and wait for the blocks desktop software release.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much for that answer. There are two very unique offerings on the BlockX side, storage and marketplace. How do these features work? What are benefits for the users of these products? How does the concept of renting out unused storage space and computing align with the whole BlockX vision?
Uh, that would be great if ASAX could be here and answer that, but I can still talk about it a little bit. So the storage itself is like self created cloud, right? So you can create your own personalized cloud storage from the different devices which are connected now to the like Blocks desktop. So if you have some other computer connected to Blocks desktop, you can then with the same wallet, then you can create your personalized cloud storage and either rent it out on the Block storage marketplace, or the other option would be that you can use it yourself as a cloud service, like there is a OneDrive, right? What is offering the cloud service, so you can create your own cloud service for yourself or for the others to rent out. And it's gonna be also the blocks. It's gonna be paid, and either you're gonna have to pay in blocks or you're gonna receive blocks for this rental service, right? And there is this GPU marketplace also, where you can do also you can rent out your GPUs, or you can rent GPUs for various reasons, like let's say rendering, right? And I think and I know actually that it aligns well with our goals, because what we want to offer is Web 2 and Web 3 solutions, right? And we think you don't need to build a bicycle, or like you don't need to build a new operating system for that, because tools are already there. We just want to bring it all together under one roof and to be able to create like a truly convenient solution for everyday computing or crypto experience.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for that answer. One other thing that I'm really interested about, and I have been really interested to ask you, really excited to ask you this question
Okay.
is regarding your governance model. So first of all, what is the requirement? Like, why do you have a governance on your platform? Why did you feel a need for that? And how do stakeholders like how can stakeholders participate in the decision making process of the BlockX?
Well, the governance was somewhat crucial because it first of all we didn't allocate so much team coins to the team, right? So we wanted to have this governance solution also there, that in the future, if there is something, then we can always make a proposal, or other people from community, if they want to build something, they can make proposals. So to give this all the freedom to our community and also to the developers. But how it works is basically you have masternode owners who have created their masternodes, and they have voting rights. And Blocks is basically running a proposal and governance website. A proposal consists of a description, time frame, and amount of requested payment, and also the amount of installments, like how many payments you want for your, let's say, a project that you're building, right? And how it works is basically you create a proposal, and then you run it in the governance website. Then after it's on governance, then masternode owners will have to vote on it, like either yes or no. And each of this cycle, governance cycle, it runs like 1 month, and end of the month, the funds are distributed among the past proposals. So the proposals will pass from the governance side with yes votes. They will be funded, and these proposals, as I said, they can actually be created by anyone. It doesn't have to be like a team member or anyone like from the core team. It assures also like that community or other developers can actually help by creating awareness or enlarging our ecosystem in some way, right? Like maybe somebody has some kind of ideas. And then there is this like the funds what are not being allocated, so unallocated funds, they will actually never come into circulating supply. So that means that the total max supply can be even lower than right now. Right now, it was at the start, it was 91 million, but now it's already 88 million, because around 2 or 3 million they actually weren't allocated already to the proposals, right?
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that information.
Mhm.
Uh, Now, what are what are some of the things that you are building right now? What is the future roadmap for BlockX? Are there any features or partnerships that are coming that users can look forward to?
Yes, there is a lot of stuff actually happening, and I think like the closest feature right now, like the big feature at least, not going into development, is the top tier exchange listing, which will happen now end of this month. And this is something we cannot disclose. It's NDA signed, right? But the exchange will announce it by themselves. So it's definitely something to be waiting for. And after this is done, then it is followed by Blocks desktop first release somewhere in the start of December, maybe first or second week. And like I said, like this first release, it won't involve yet all the features and functionalities from phase one, but they will be finished in Q1 together with UI polishing, as we also stated in our roadmap. So we are actually on the schedule. It's just that we didn't we cannot manage basically to deliver so much as we wanted at the start, but we are still releasing our first version, so everything is already explorable there. And then we have actually additional product now coming up to our ecosystem, what is actually really exciting. We are very excited about that, and this is BTXT or block text. It's like completely decentralized messenger with no central authority, where you, like the user or you are yourself charge of your own data. It is accessible with our non-custodial wallet, and it's similar to Telegram or Wicker, but it's again once more like completely decentralized. And this is something what we haven't yet put we haven't put the date in place, but we are working on it, and we're definitely gonna provide more information about that soon. Then what else? There is what's more coming. There is already maybe something exciting like Ledger hardware wallet, which is already submitted, just going through the security auditing. And then probably Tangem wallet is also coming somewhere in Q1. At least the last time we were in touch with them, that we put this kind of schedule in place, because they have pretty tight schedule right now. And overall, yeah, as I said, there is lots of things happening at the moment, and there will be even happening more. So we'll definitely suggest people who are listening to keep a close eye on our project, because we are moving fast, and there is definitely more stuff coming up.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing all that. Now, as a community member and as someone who is in community, how do you talk? Like, how do founders communicate with community? How do you take feedback from the community? And what has been feedback till now from your community and from what you have heard from the community?
What is the sorry, you asked what is the feedback until now?
Okay. So, sorry, I actually messed up the question. I made it way too long. My question is, how do founders speak with the community, and what has been community feedback about your products till now?
Well, we have we have also made like designated channel in the blogs Discord about the feedbacks. Like every product we're building or every tool we're building, there is a channel for that. And and I think overall feedback has been great. Of course, there is some suggestions, and I think like also there has been some well, there has been some suggestions, right? And we are always open, and we are expecting actually from the people to give us suggestions or criticism is if ever needed, because in the end we're building tools like for the community, right? So it's actually crucial to get feedback from them, and until now I think we are getting it, that it's been most of the times very good, and we're happy with that. But once again, all the feedback is welcomed, and we are actually expecting it to deliver the best the best product in market. At least this is what we want to do, right?
Thank you
Yes,
so much for
yeah.
yeah. Thank you so much for all your answers, and I'm really glad that there is a project which is sharing all this information so openly and being so candid with the community. It's really nice to hear from you.
we have
uh,
we have to be, because this is how the brand and the product is being built, right? It's the best to take the community with you from the very start and to show them uh, how it's all being built. At least this is our fate, or this is how we see it.
yeah, I mean, it shows in your answers that the attitude you have towards building products, the passion you have. You speak with a lot of passion. That's really good to hear from a project. That's really good to see in founders. And with that, when we come with this much transparency regarding answering question, regarding answering what you're building, uh, it's really good to hear from you guys. Now, while saying that, I'm sure you must have faced a lot of challenges in building BlockX. Um if you want, and if you can, please share one of your biggest challenges in building BlockX, and how are you addressing it, or how have you addressed it in the past?
Well, I'm being completely honest with you. We haven't faced too big of the challenges, because we have great experienced teams with us. We have actually three teams. One is uh, blockchain team, one is blocks desktop team, and one is mobile team, Android and iOS team, and they all are really experienced people, individuals who are running their own teams, right? But I think we had some setbacks, and this is just like some of the functionalities they took us longer to develop, but like overall, uh, we are still, like, as I mentioned, also we're still like sticking to our roadmap. It's just that the first version won't have all the functionalities we wanted to introduce already at the start. So, but like I guess how we address them, like we simply like spend more time and find a solution, because there is always a solution to a problem. We just need to find and apply it. So mainly the setback has been, yes, that some things are taking longer than expected at the start.
Awesome. Thank you so much for answering that question. Now, I have my final question, and this is the question that I ask everyone because I feel this is the biggest issue in Web3, and it is user-friendly experience, good UX UI. Uh, when we use Web2 products, we experience an application in which you can click 2 times and you will log in 15 seconds. You don't have to enter your whole name and birth dates and all that stuff. You still don't have to do it in Web3, but in Web3 there is like you have to download a wallet, you have to learn how to make transactions, where to check transactions, and so there is a really big gap between Web2 and Web3 when it comes to user experience, and I think that is one of the biggest hurdles when it comes to adoption. So how are you working in terms of making a seamless and user friendly experience across all your features, especially for the people who are not that tech savvy? Like, let's say if I want my grandma to use your products, how are you working towards making it user friendly experience?
Yeah, well, I don't know if your grandmother wants to protect her computer from the viruses or use any kind of solutions, but I get your point. Yeah. So, well, as you said, Web 2 and Web 3 has a gap in between, right? So what we are actually doing, we are providing Web 2 and Web 3 solutions together. So it means that we have to create it so it would be like easy to navigate and easy to understand, right? But there is, of course, like if you log into the wallet, I mean, if you open the program, you have to log into the wallet. So this is something that users might face, and this is also made really easy because there is two options. It's either you create a wallet or you access a wallet. So when you cannot access the wallet, then there is another button, right? So you create it, and when you create it, you go through this step and you learn something new. So so overall, other than that, if you're already in there, I think it's very easy to navigate in our desktop solution because all the buttons have icons and just few words. So it's very easy to navigate through it all. And we are also focused strongly on the UI, meaning like it has to be easy and convenient for everyone to understand it, right? And you, I think you ask about also Web 3 like navigation and stuff, like what we have there, like inbuilt wallet. It's also, let's say, pretty easy. You either send or you receive. For some who haven't done it, of course it can be a little bit tricky, but we are going to make documentation for everything, right? Like the user manual basically, with the photos and with the instructions step by step. And I think we can strongly guarantee that it will be easy to navigate and convenient to use, because our purpose is here like to bring convenience to the user, right? This is why we're bringing everything together, that it will be really convenient for the for the end user.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Gary, for coming in and answering all the questions. I know the Twitter Spaces didn't start as we wanted to, with one of the team members not being able to join. But yeah, we are really satisfied with all the answers, and yeah, you have shared great deal of knowledge with us. It's really good to look into your brain and see how you're building and what you're building. So thank you so much for joining the spaces. We really appreciate your time. Uh, yeah, and if you have any message for the community, please go ahead.
Yeah, first, thank you for having me. Yes, I would wish that Isaacs would be here because he could have answered maybe some questions better than me. But what can we do? Otherwise, everybody would have been just waiting too long, and it was better, I guess, to get started. But yeah, I have something for community. Of course, I want to thank all of the community who has been with us already from the very start, and also the ones who just joined or the ones who might be joining. Our whole goal was to build this from the scratch and take you all as a community with us for this journey. so everybody can experience the development process, like from the rusty basically to advanced. And I think we are doing great. And once again, a big thank you for our community's constant support. Big thank you everyone, really.
Yeah, thank you so much everyone for joining the Twitter Spaces. If you are listening here or if you are listening later on YouTube, we really appreciate your time. If you haven't yet followed BLOCX on Twitter, go ahead and do that now. We have a giveaway running. We will announce the winners next Monday. We have already picked our 10 winners during this Twitter Spaces, and we will be announcing them next Monday and sending them rewards very soon. Thank you so much for joining. We will see you next time.
Okay, thank you.
This space was downloaded via spacesdown.com. Visit to download your spaces today.